Since starting my self-love journey, I have made some big changes in my life. I've stopped wearing makeup every single day, as you can see, which is actually huge for me because back in the day, I wouldn't even go to the grocery store without makeup. I was so afraid for people to see me without makeup, and it was silly. I used to get Botox, which I cringe to admit since I am the all-natural queen. But once upon a time, I may have gotten Botox once or twice. And clearly now I don't anymore because I'm pretty much all natural with my beauty products. And botulism is bad, folks. And the other thing is that I no longer have a gym membership. So all of that got me thinking, that's quite a bit of money that I'm not spending anymore out of self-hatred. What if this happened on a larger scale? What if millions of women woke up tomorrow and then, they truly loved themselves? What systems, markets, structures, or industries would change? Because clearly, the way that we would spend our money would be vastly different. We could literally disrupt the world. So, it's no secret that lots of people and companies are profiting off of your self-hatred and oppression, and I know that sounds really depressing, but it's true. And so in this way, loving yourself is literally an act of resistance. And now that I'm aware of this, I notice all of the little marketing cues that subtly enter my brain. So an example of this is a few weeks ago I was on a walk and there is a plastic surgery billboard that's up the street from my apartment, and the image was something like, get ready for summer, get your bikini body, and it had this woman with a tape measure around her waist. And normally I wouldn't have ever noticed that, but because I'm doing this work on myself, I was able to identify that is predatory marketing. They are preying on my self-hatred. I am not going to let that message enter my subconscious mind. So when you're aware of these things and you're actually looking out for them, you can prevent them from going into your brain. You can shield your brain from those messages so that you're not letting them affect you in the same way that they did before. Because whether you realize it or not, all of these cultural messages that you've been absorbing for years, even just passively, have been affecting the way that you think about yourself. So in a way, this is an act of self-care, and when you do this, you're actively saying no. You're actively resisting. So think about this. What's one entity that's getting your money because you feel like there's something about yourself that you need to fix? Identify that. And is there any way that you could work on that? Is there any way that you could learn to love that part of yourself a little bit more? I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and experiences.